Hello guys and welcome back to the updates. In this video I will be giving you the full story summary of the new Z World show known as Razia Sultan that plays every day at 10 PM in rest of Africa. Before we do that, be sure to like, comment and subscribe to our channel to get a notification whenever we post a new video.
Razia Sultan on Z World focuses on the life of Razia. She was made the ruler by Sultan Iltutmish himself. Despite having many sons, he felt that Razia would make a more capable ruler. The series later focuses on 13th century India and Razia's struggles and dilemmas as a sultan ruler and as a woman in daily life. Shahzadadi Razia plans to give her father, Sultan Iltutmish, a reminder of his past as his gift for Eid. She visits the Sultan's old employer, Nizam, where she meets Nizam's slave, Fatima. Nizam dies before he can free Fatima from her slavery, which is why Fatima must be buried with him. Razia saves Fatima and Fatima becomes her new helper. Shah Turkan, Sultan Iltutmish's courtesan from Lahore, is shown to have come to celebrate Eid with the Sultan with their son, Rukn ad-Din Firoz. Shah Turkan is a manipulative lady who wants to see her son as Sul Sultan-e-Hind, heir to the throne, and will stop at nothing to do so. Rukn ad-Din is an arrogant brat who likes to humiliate and torture people at will. Razia clashes with Rukn ad-Din in the public market, thereby leading to enmity between them. The celebrations for Eid have begun. Both Kat Begum, Sultan's wife, and Razia, Shazia and Nasser's mother, and Shah Turkan vie for Sultan's attention, as the person who Sultan will spend the Eid with has the first right to Eid, a gift given by the Sultan to his family. Kat Begum asks Razia to ask Sultan to spend the Eid with them, but Razia asks for Fatima's life instead, much to Kat Begum and Shamsad Begum's Kat Begum's mother, wife of former Sultan Kat ad-Din Aibak dismay. They wanted to ask for the Subadari military and political charge of a region, stepping stone to becoming heir of the Sultan's throne of Delhi, to be given to Shahzada Nasir, Sultan's first son, with Kat Begum as he is most deserving. But Sultan decides to spend the Eid with Shah Turkan, giving her the chance to ask for Rukn ad-Din Subadari as the Eid. Razia foils Shah Turkan's plans as she invites the king of Ghazni, Taji-ud-Din Sultan Yildiz, Sultan's friend and Nasser's teacher, to Delhi for Eid. Sultan Iltutmish is now forced to spend Eid with his royal family. Kat Begum and Shah Turkan both ask for the Subadari of Delhi for their respective sons at the same time during the Eid celebration, to which Sultan responds by organizing a competition for all the capable men to fight for the Subadari, giving an equal chance to everybody. Kat Begum has no qualms. Elsewhere, a man named Mirza Altunia Malik Ikhtiar ad-Din Altunia is shown to be roaming carefree around Delhi with his friend, Zarun. He is philosophical, carefree and an overconfident youth looking for ways to entertain himself. He goes to the Dargah to get his favorite perfume, where Razia also comes to pray for her brother's success in the competition. Her prayer bespoken and perfumed handkerchief falls in Mirza's hand, who keeps it with him as it has his perfume on it. He hears of the competition and decides to take part in it too. Shah Turkan sabotages Nasser's riding equipment, which causes him to fall during the fight, leading to his defeat, much to the dismay of the royal family. Rukn ad-Din is the only one left in the competition. Just before he is declared the winner, Mirza enters the fray and defeats him, becoming the Subadar of Delhi. He doesn't stop to claim his prize and is shown to have returned to where he came from. He does this because he had realized that Rukn ad-Din was unfit to be the Subadar and that he had cheated during the competition. Meanwhile, Razia celebrates the fact that Rukn Uddin won't. Meanwhile, Razia celebrates the fact that Rukn Uddin won't be the sub-heir, and that Nasir still stands a chance. Mirza is shown to be a slave to a quarry and forgery owner, whose horse and armor Misra had stolen for the fight. The owner is shown to be an unjust and ruthless man who kills another slave just because he stole some food. Mirza sees this and becomes furious and kills his master in anger, Mirza sees this and becomes furious and kills his master in anger, which is considered a grave sin in Delhi. He flees the scene with Zaroon and decides to leave Delhi. Shah Turkan accidentally hints at Razia that she sabotaged Nasir's riding equipment, resulting in his defeat. Razia decides to figure it out by looking for the damaged saddle, but Shah Turkan and Rukn Uddin get ahead of her and cause misunderstandings between Sultan and Nasir. Nasir, in anger, leaves the palace for Multan, his uncle's kingdom, along with his mother and grandmother. Razia decides to stay back and convince her father to forgive Nasir. Later, she decides to go to Multan to convince her brother to return. Rana Martand, Sultan's aide and trusted military commander, accompanies her. Meanwhile, Shah Turkan conspired to send her men amongst the ranks of Razia's guard. When Razia arrived at Multan, all the soldiers except Rana Martand fought with Nasir, causing him to believe that the Sultan wants war. He slays Rana Martand in the fight that ensued due to a misunderstanding. The corpses of Rana Martand and other soldiers are sent to the Sultan, leading him to be. Rana Martand and other soldiers are sent to the Sultan, leading him to believe that Nasir wants war. Both sides have begun to prepare for war, but Razia wants to stop it at any cost. She decides to go to Ghazni alone to seek Sultan Yildiz help, as he is both a friend of the Sultan and a mentor to Nasir. She prepares to leave with her servant Chanda while Fatima stays back to keep Razia updated and to try to keep the situation under control. Her family in Multan believes that Razia has left for Delhi, while the Sultan believes her to still be in Multan. Mirza plans to depart for Ghazni and decides to meet his childhood companions for one last time. He is shown to be a former student of Haji Jamal, an assassin who trains young boys to murder for money. Mirza also received this training, making him proficient in using arms and warfare. But Haji Jamal desires for Mirza to be killed, as he didn't like that Mirza left them and didn't become an assassin himself. And Haji also fears that Mirza will leak the secrets of his society to others. Haji declares Mirza as his best student, sparking jealousy in two of his students, who decide to kill Mirza for the title. Razia begins her journey, and on her way finds many obstacles. She sees some young girls in cages and men carrying them somewhere. She decides to free the girls but gets herself captured in the process. She then goes with the men to Mundi Kabran, where young girls and women are bought and sold to become prostitutes, courtesans and slaves. Razia decides to free herself and the other girls there from this enslavement. In the finale, Sultan Iltutmish dreams for Razia finally come true. It is said that she was the first woman sultan of the world, but sadly, the Muizuddin, whom she spared his life, got her and Mirza killed.
Razia Sultan on the world details. Title: Razia Sultan. No of seasons : to ... of episodes 220 channel Z World. Premiere 13th January 2023. Final episode TBA replacing TBA dubbed English and Hausa. Original title Razia Sultan. Original release March to October 2015. Original network and Original network and TV. Country of origin India. Razia Sultan. Historical facts. Razia, one of those women and very few female rulers who took the throne from the front. She was the fifth ruler of the Mamluk dynasty and is an important figure in Islamic civilization all across the world. Razia Sultan on Z World Cast, Real Names, Pictures Roll, Pankuria Wasti Rodias Razia Sultan, Rohit Puro Haidas Ikhtiar Uddin Malik Al-Chunia, Sohrab Pandias Jamal Uddin Yako, Suratha Paris Shams Uddin Al-Tutmish, Khalida Turi as Katab Begum, Moada Brolas Nasiruddin Mahmud, Seema Kapoor as Shamshad Begum Valid Sultan, Sambhavna Sitha Shah Turkan, Ankat Araras Rukn Uddin Firuz, Pooja Banerjee as Yasmin Rukn Uddin Firuz's wife and Ayla Uddin Morsad's mother, Zara Baringas Shazia Begum New Shazia, Dalit Tahil as Marush, Manish Kanas Taj Din Yildiz, Bhavna Shorhanas Shazia Begum Old Shazia, Praneet Bardas Kasabi Kalanda Lahori Shagat, Riyadi Epsius Fatima Begum Valida Sultan, Himanjini Singh Yadaras Uzma Begum Old Uzma, Jaswinder Gardneris Uzma Begum New Uzma, Swati Anandas Nadira Begum, Ijaz Khanas Muzyuddin Baram, Mandajat Havas Iqbal Khan Tafel Sultan, Bezad Khanas Nasir ad-Din Kabaka, Anil Rastogias Nizamuddin, Dhruvi Hal Dankaris Hippi, Rishima Sidwas Khanis of Shah Turkan, Vikram Mastal Sharma as Bilal Khan. Thanks for watching.
Be sure to like, comment and subscribe.